name's Debbie Pearce and I won my Cambridge Award. I went from a size 22 to 24 to a size 12, and now 5 years on I'm still a size 12. I have always been the fat one. I've always been the one that has been in the background. When you've lost weight, people around you, I've found in my own personal experience, react differently to you. The biggest changes that I've found in the last 5 years is how much more confident I am with meeting people, how I carry myself into a room. When I was bigger, I didn't really have a lot of knowledge about food or what foods I should eat or what I shouldn't eat. It was very much I ate them because they were convenient, or I was quite lazy in preparing food. So one of the biggest challenges is trying different foods, not being scared to have something which isn't good for you. Within the first 12 months of losing my weight, I was very much an active maintainer of maintaining my weight, because everything was measured, everything was planned. Whereas the one way that I explained it to somebody before was that when you start a job, you know that you've been given all the skills, you've got your tool belt on and all the tools are there for you to do what you need to do. However, you're very nervous about doing it because you don't want to slip up and you don't want to fail yourself or anybody else. The more times you do your job, or the more times the days that pass where you're actually maintaining your weight and everything's going fine, the more confident you become and the less real that it becomes, so you do it without even realising that you're doing it. So I wouldn't say now I'm maintaining my weight, this is me. In Finland we have done lots and lots of different things. We have visited Helsinki, which was beautiful. I visited a little village called Porvoo and visited all the different Finnish buildings, museums. The second part of our trip now, we've travelled to Kokkola, and we have met up with Annika, who is the Finnish distributor of Cambridge, and she has brought us to this very lovely log cabin which we have been playing in the snow. This morning I had a completely different experience to what I ever thought I would do, where we were sat in a sauna which was very, very hot, and then Annika made us jump into the snow which was very, very cold and then back into the sauna. So that was a different experience which I've thoroughly enjoyed. So I'm going to have the opportunity to meet Finnish Cambridge consultants with Annika at their head office, which was going to be very, very interesting. And then later on in the day we are going to be meeting the huskies and going dog sledding. When you're starting on your journey for maintenance, to actually maintain the weight loss that you've lost, it isn't about anybody else, it's all about you, and you are the person that will decide whether or not you gain weight again or you stay at that same weight. You have to be prepared to completely say goodbye to that person that was there before you walked through the doors of the Cambridge consultant to lose your weight, and you have to start from scratch. On reaching my goal weight, my biggest fears were that I wasn't going to maintain. I felt that I had to prove everybody wrong, that I wasn't going to be a yo-yo dieter and that I wasn't going to put the weight back on. The main thing that I would say to people who have lost weight through Cambridge is do the maintenance plans. The maintenance plans are there to build your foundation. Once your foundation is down, you can continue to build on that. If you never lay down the foundation, you're never going to be able to build, or whatever you build is going to fall down. I very much was a comfort eater. I couldn't get through the day without eating something which I didn't necessarily need. Because I was taught, and the skills were given to me when I'd lost my weight, to say this is what you need and this is what you should eat, and regardless of anything else feelings wise, try and do it this way or that way. From being given those skills, when I was faced with different emotions or different challenges which were in my life, I always reverted back to that foundation that I was given and the skills that I was given to think, right, I need that now, so yeah, I'm going to do this. And also back to my Cambridge consultant, she was always there. The answer is deep down inside of you, and you can change anything that you want to change. You don't need to rely on anything or any type of food.